Bhargav, please come. Bhargav, please come to the exam hall.
Sir, may I come in?
Now you're going to the group hall. Okay.
Yes.
So, yeah, please. So, you imagine you're in a classroom and you have five, six, seven students. Uh, in each student will have individual examiner with them, and there'll be rows of benches or tables. So, you're seated behind you. There's an examiner, there's a headset without any PTT, without any push to talk. Okay. Very warm welcome,
Okay.
students. Let's just get started. I'm going to share the question paper and the chart on the screen. That's where we'll start the timer from. And follow the training, go through the flight plan. Remember what you had got as a feedback based on your area of improvement with respect to your first practice 15-minute exam. So work on those things. Look at special handling, frame your calls, check the right ATC, check the right departure arrival. Okay, students, let's get started. Other students, your task would be to observe. You will be logging the whole call. You will write on the left side what the pilot says, on the right side what the ATC says. And you have to keep yourself in that position. And then later on, you also have to think what kind of call you would have made in that situation. Okay. Abhay, can you hear me? Are you clear with the instructions? Piyush, Vedika, Shabrish, are you clear with the instructions?
Affirm, sir.
Affirm, sir. Victor Tango Alpha Bravo Hotel.
Affirm, sir. Victor Tango Papa Bravo Juliet.
Energy, students, don't forget. Anytime you have to show that energy. Yes. Yes. Remember, we also spoke about a kind of a tone. So even if you're saying one statement, it should reflect in that statement because we are professionals. We're having professional training. We are learning by the book, by the manuals, and we are going to use our knowledge to have our skill. So what you speak also becomes a part of your skill. Okay, let's get it done. All the best, students. Let's go blind. Everybody, you can turn off your videos and cameras. Can you see the screen?
Affirm,
Affirm,
sir.
sir.
Please take a picture of the question paper, everyone. You can start transmitting, okay?
Noted. Question number 1, Alpha. Port Blair Tower. Victor Tango, Charlie Foxtrot Tango on taxiway Charlie, IFR, Port Blair to Kolkata, flight level 400 via Whiskey 112, aircraft type Boeing, request runway disregard, correction, request further instruction.
Victor Tango, Charlie Foxtrot Tango, Port Blair Tower. Read you one, say again all.
I say again, Port Blair Tower, Victor Tango, Charlie Foxtrot Tango on taxiway Charlie, IFR, Port Blair to Kolkata, flight level 400 via Whiskey 112, aircraft type Boeing, request further instructions. Port Blair Tower,
Please mention question number.
question number 1A, Alpha.
One alpha is done, right?
Awesome. So you don't tell go to next question.
You have been told to go to next question. Didn't you hear it? Go to next
Negative
question.
side.
After you said request further instructions, go to next question.
Rajesh. Question number 1, Bravo, Port Blair Tower, Victor Tango, Sierra Foxtrot Tango. Correction. Victor Tango, Charlie Foxtrot Tango on runway 27. Correction. Holding short on runway 27 can notice seagulls on the runway. VIP on board request further instructions.
Go to the next question.
Question number 2, Alpha, pan pan, pan pan, pan pan, all stations, on disregard.
What happened? Is there a confusion?
Uh, uh, Negative, sir. I'm just thinking.
If you need any help, let me know.
Affirm, sir. I need help.
Sure,
Sir,
what
can you
help?
hear me?
Of course.
Affirm, sir. I need help.
Yeah, so tell me, should I get into your head?
Sir, it's a urgency call, sir.
What do you think? Do that. Do what you think is right.
Rog- Roger, sir. Sir, should I? Actually, ATC is not responding, no, sir. Not in contact.
Yeah, so
How? Should I call all stations, sir, on in vicinity of Kolkata or Chennai FAR?
you do what you think is right.
Roger.
Go with the most appropriate choice you have. Keeping safety in mind. Safety and priority.
Roger. Sir, can I think for 2 minutes?
Sure, your time.
Question number 2, Alpha. Pan, 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 pan. All stations, all stations. In vicinity of Kolkata, Chennai, FIR. Observe bad weather will take left turn for 1 5 nautical miles from 10 nautical miles and climb 300 feet and will follow Whiskey 112 parallel. Victor Tango dis- correction disregard all
Go to next question.
external
You cannot say disregard and continue the call. When you say disregard, the whole call gets when you say disregard, it means ignore my last transmission.
Oh.
So you cannot just continue with whatever you said. You had to use correction instead of disregard. Have you not
projects.
studied?
Negative, sir. I studied, sir.
You didn't study.
Negative, sir. I
Why?
studied.
Why did you not study?
Sir, I studied, sir.
But you're saying negative.
Negative, I told negative, I
So
studied, sir.
negative is no. So did you study or not?
Affirm, sir.
Affirm what? What?
I studied.
Okay.
Question number 2, Bravo. Kolkata Control. Victor Tango. Charlie Foxtrot Tango. On
Check your ATC.
on
ATC, no response. Check your ATC. Port Blair to Chennai. Where are you on FIR boundary? Which is the closest control?
Chennai.
So what are you calling at? Focus. It's your exam.
Affirms. I thought that we have crossed the boundary, sir.
Please don't cross talk now. Even if you cross the boundary, what's the direction of your flight? Which is the closest ATC? We're not talking about radio, we're talking about area control center. Kolkata will take time. Kolkata may we start from salmon or when you're close to salmon.
Okay.
Hmm. You don't have clarity. Please focus and quickly finish your paper.
Question number 2, Bravo. Chennai Control, Victor Tango, Charlie Foxtrot Tango,
You don't have to
over,
list the station, okay? Carry on.
Rogers. Over Chennai, Kolkata, FIR, boundary, flight level 400, radial 343, IFR Chennai to Kolkata, Chennai Control, Victor Tango, Charlie Foxtrot Tango, sir, can you hear me?
Affirm.
I'm unable to manage this station. Sir, Sir, can you hear me?
Affirmed.
Can I go to the next question, sir? Sir.
Yeah, what's happening? Time's up.
Sir.
Yeah, students, where are we? Okay, so a very different experience I could see. Vedika, Piyush, Shabrish, Bhargav, and Abhay. Hmm. What just happened? So see, Bhargav, I appreciate everything. Just stand by, I have some malfunction. I want you all to discuss the paper, everyone. A group discussion. Piyush, Shabrish, Vedika, Abhay, and Bhargav. Bhargav, they are your classmates and you're technically discussing the paper with them. I'm listening. Start, quick. Understand expectations are set. Don't make me say it again. Okay? Just start talking. Take initiative.
Sir, in question number 2, Bravo, we should be calling Bhubaneswar Tower,
Talk
right?
to each other, not to sir, okay? And carry on.
Affirm.
Just give the question out to the group. Everyone, listen and start.
So, uh, in question number 2, Bravo, we should be calling to Bhubaneswar Tower, right? Instead of Chennai Control.
So discuss, students, what is he saying? And talk to them, not to me. Quick. My instructions are clear. Simply follow them, students.
In question number 1 alpha, we need to ask for alternate taxiway.
What
We
about
can
what is Piyush saying? Can we first talk on
no,
what Piyush
we
is
can't get,
saying?
we
Can we
can't
acknowledge
call
that
the
also?
yes, Victor Tango Papa Bravo Juliet, Victor Tango Sierra November India. You cannot call Bhubaneswar Tower because it's out of range. It will
Which question, Piyush? Which question are we talking about? Alpha, Bravo?
Question number 2, Bravo.
Yeah,
Question number 2, Bravo.
yeah. Carry on, Shabrish. Be a little loud and clear.
yes, sir. In question number 2, Bravo, we cannot call Bhubaneswar Tower because it's out of the range, and we need to call any of the control.
We have to call control because here the way it is saying we are over Kolkata FIR boundary, it means we are at a cruising altitude. And what is a cruising altitude? It's flight level 400. So it'll be connected to either of the ACC. So the closest ACC right now would be Chennai ACC for us. Chennai control. Are we following
Affirm.
Piyush, Vedika, Abhay? Are we following?
Following, sir.
Bhargav, are we
Following, sir.
following?
Affirm, sir.
Following,
Following,
sir.
sir.
So proactively tell me if you're following or not. I need acknowledgement. I need to know if everyone's following or not. These are important
Following, sir.
lessons. Yeah, these are important lessons. Okay. So, Bhargav, it felt like you're not caring for the exam. It didn't feel like you really care for what you have studied. And this is an abstract way to say this, but that's the only difference. I want you to care about your call. And what do I mean, care about your call? Just do the right thing. You're not taking enough effort to ensure you're doing the right thing. Question number 1, Alpha, you didn't even say the intent. You didn't even mention the fire. What was this call? This call was so meaningless. Port Blair Tower, Victor Tango, Charlie Foxtrot Tango, and taxiway Charlie IFR, Port Blair to Kolkata, flight level 400 via Whiskey 112, aircraft type Boeing, request further instructions. What was the purpose of the call? What did you just do in this call? 4 Ws, W1, W2, W3, W4. Why are you calling? What is the why are you calling? Request further instructions for what? There's a fire. It's a pan call. You have to report fire. You have to call for alternate taxiway because you have VIP on board. You have to ask for expeditious handling. You are not caring. You have to think like a pilot. Question number Bravo. You saw seagulls on runway. You notice. Notice is not the word we have to use. Request further instructions. Check your position. You wrote holding short on runway 27. You are on runway 27, but you purposely are pushing yourself on holding point. That was so wrong. Here, you're about to take off. So you have not yet started takeoff roll. So luckily, it's not a pan call. It's a normal call. Port Blair Tower, Victor Tango, Charlie Foxtrot Tango, runway 27, about to take off. See birds on runway. Request birds carrying team. Holding position on runway 27. Kindly expedite. VIP on board. Now, this is how we care about the situation. Your calls are so, you're not even caring. So that's the whole difference. Now, the choice is yours. You had done a better performance in the first mock. Question number 2A, pan, all aircraft, weather deviation on your own. Your script is not correct. You're struggling with the call, but somewhere you were able to come to the right conclusion. Now, this mental work that you have done and the examiner helping you to do it, you have to do it on your own. Now, that's what you have to do in exams like these. You cannot just expect your mind to just give an answer upfront in a few milliseconds. You have to think about the situation. It's a dynamic situation. You are in air, you're already in 3 dimensions. You're taking care of the aerodynamics of the aircraft. As in, you're controlling the aircraft, you're controlling the airspeed, you're monitoring all instruments, you're checking the engine performance, you're checking on the passengers, you're checking on the navigation plan, you're checking on so many things, checking on weather. At the same time, you're communicating with ATC. Here, you're not even checking your question given to you. Question number 2, Bravo informs about the deviation, and question number 2, Alpha is deviation. The call goes like this: pan, all stations, correction. Pan, all aircraft in the vicinity of Chennai, Kolkata, FIR boundary, Whiskey 112, Charlie, correction, Whiskey 112, Victor Tango, Charlie Foxtrot Tango, flight level 400, over Kolkata, Chennai, FIR boundary. negative contact with ATC, bad weather ahead, turning right for 15 nautical miles. At 10 nautical miles, will climb 300 feet and fly parallel on deviated track, aircraft deviating on own, or exterior lights on, keep a lookout. Aircraft Boeing 737, if you want to add that. I'm thinking, and still I'm able to give a very good call. Still, I can find a couple of mistakes here, couple of fumbling errors. This is all that you have to do. You have to put yourself in that situation. Think about that idea. Okay, what do I have to do in this situation? And then talk about it in the language that you have studied so hard. And then when you are going to the next question, you call the right ATC here. It could be Kolkata control, it could be Chennai control. Go with Chennai control first. But Chennai is still closer, although it's an FIR boundary. FIR and ACC boundaries have no relative connection with each other. They can overlap and still not overlap and still have certain different ranges. So don't think if Kolkata FIR boundary exists somewhere that ACC will only be till there. No, ATCs can be more, ACC can be less also. Like the control boundary can be lesser or more, both, or maybe coincident. All three possibilities exist. So don't just blindly assume. So level of awareness is missing, nothing else. And it can only happen when you trigger yourself to understand what's really happening. It's not a question paper. This is a simulation. Think you're in a simulator, actually flying the aircraft. Question number 3, everyone. Let's solve this. About to reach Dopid, you face altimeter failure. No ATC is in contact. Altimeter failure is unable RVSM. No ATC again, whether a deviation on your own due aircraft unable RVSM due equipment. And the last question is you're on long finals, another aircraft on runway. Initiating missed approach and go round procedure. VIP on board. So we need some priority or we need some caution. So Bhargav, what do you have to say?
I was confused, sir. I'm not stable.
So how do we resolve confusion? We analyze what are we
Okay.
confused with, and we go with the option that is more closer to safety, that is more closer to our training. We are not going to get stuck. A lot of lives depend on ourselves. Do you have any questions, doubts?
Sure, I have one.
Please tell me.
So in question number 4, I can ask the tower either to uh, expedite the departure of the aircraft on the runway or tell them to.
You don't know if the aircraft is doing departure or backtracking or landing. You just ask for alternate runway or get the runway cleared or give me an alternate runway, whatever the case is. I have a VIP on board. I need to land ASAP. So you just say that in RT. Kolkata Tower, Victor Tango, Charlie Foxtrot Tango, long finals, runway 27. See another aircraft on runway 27. Initiating missed approach and go around procedure. Request alternate runway or get runway 27 cleared on priority due VIP on board. Request further actions. Something like this is a best quick thing. Bhargav, are you observing?
Affirm, sir.
So anybody giving you a situation, you have to give back a call. It's not that difficult. It's communication. Bhargav, communication was very bad. Good thing you were talking to the examiner, but that was too much. That was too much. I appreciate the confidence and I don't mind however it went in the simulation of the exam. But you cannot expect others to help you so much. Like, I mean, I would ask for 1 or 2, but I like that. I like that, not bad. It at least made you come to what you wanted to answer, but maybe you were not confident. But then you got a boost. So at least you were able to say that, yeah, I'm going to deviate on my own, although the structure was wrong. Students, just replay this part of the recording to note down the calls, okay? Transcribe. I know you cannot write if I'm too fast. It's there. It is uploaded right now under radio telephony playlist. Check by date uploaded. This will be the latest one. Any
Affirm,
questions?
sir.
Vedika, you're not saying anything. Abhay, you're not saying anything. What's happening? Piyush, you're not saying much. I want you to talk. I've been pushing, taking your name more than other students. I want to see you interact, talk. You're not doing it. I'm expecting आज ज़्यादा expect कर रहा हूँ आपसे मैं.
Affirm, sir. I am, sir, observing now.
अभय आपकी प्रॉब्लम नहीं है, पीयूष की बात कर रहा हूँ मैं. आपको तो शांत कराना पड़ा है मुझे, तो I have no complaints. Piyush, are you there?
Sir, affirm, sir.
Yeah, where's the noise? Vedika is in action, so Shabarish is in action, everyone is, you are missing. क्या चल रहा है? टाइम पास चल रहा है क्या? Come on, students.
Negative, sir.
Participate. Push yourselves. Bhargav, come on. What's happening? What do you have to say for your performance? And ठीक है. Question number 2, bravo. ATC was not responding. Fine. Bad day. Maybe ATC slept. Maybe ATC was busy. But will you just sit there, not do anything about it? It has happened with one
Negative,
of our
sir.
students where the examiner had slept. Maybe the examiner is not feeling well. We have to wake up, we have to get, and we have to talk to some concerned person and say, so this is happening. Maybe sir is not feeling well. Please check on him. I'll give my exam. I'll give again with the next batch. Be smart and talk like that. Are you following?
Affirm, sir. Follow.
Affirm, sir.
But before examiner not responding, maybe because you were not giving a correct call. Before that only you were doing a lot of mistakes. So please tell me, how can I help you to resolve these errors? Question number 1, alpha. Fire. Do you not know we have to say pan pan if we see fire? Do you not see what action you have to take? It is strange. Piyush, what is your call? Question number 1, alpha. Give me a call. Don't have to write, just give.
Okay, sir. Port Blair Tower, Victor Tango, Charlie Foxtrot Tango, on taxiway to runway 27.
I'm saying there's a fire. We have to say pan pan, but Piyush doesn't care about fire. Maybe he's one of the Fantastic Four, but we are not superheroes. Vedika, call.
Affirm, sir. Pan,
Students,
pan, pan,
I'm
pan,
being
pan, pan.
sarcastic because you are not following instructions. And it's upsetting to see that, okay? Nobody's focused. कोई प्रवचन नहीं चल रहा है. You have to listen to everything. सुन के भी नहीं कर रहे हैं आप लोग. Yeah, Vedika, please go ahead. Sorry, I interrupted you.
Pan, 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 pan. Victor Tango Charlie Foxtrot.
We're not supposed to give fillers. We're not supposed to have dead air. Try again.
Pan, 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 pan. Victor Tango Charlie Foxtrot Tango. On taxiway to runway 27. Fire requested the instruction.
Say again. Last line. Last phrase.
Fire in the taxiway requesting further instructions.
Not bad, but not enough. Abhay, give a try. Question number 1, alpha call.
Affirm, sir. Victor Tango Alpha Bravo Hotel.
आज के जमाने में दोगे? सबको इंस्टेंट कॉल देना है, आप अकेले वेट कर रहे हो।
Affirm, sir. Sir, pan. Victor Tango Alpha Bravo
It's
Hotel.
not 2 times, it's 3 times. See, there's a technique. Frame the call in your mind and then give the live call. Why are we not applying? First, do that for some time, then you'll reach a level of proficiency where you can actually do what I'm doing sometimes. I won't say always. It's easy to frame a call. Now focus on accuracy, students. This is very bad. Shabrish, try. I mean, yeah, just show everybody, just focus. Focus on what he's doing.
Pan 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 pan. Woodblade Tower. Victor Tango. Charlie Foxtrot Tango. Fire ahead on taxiway Charlie. Holding position. Taxiing to runway 27 via taxiway Charlie. Oh,
तकनीकी की खराबी की वजह से
sorry,
remember
sir.
students, न्यूज़ चैनल में ऐसा होता है. No, it's fine. It's fine. See, at least Shabrish is imagining the situation, talking about it, and it was good. I'll say 80-90% good so far.
Last request firefighting services.
It is still not enough, but it can do. Anybody wants to try again, Bhargav? Good call,
Sir,
Shabrish.
can I try?
Until the interruption. First Bhargav and then
Affirm.
Pan. Woodblade Tower. Victor Tango. Charlie Foxtrot Tango. Cease fire on runway position. Taxiing to runway 27. Requesting firefighting service immediately. VIP on board. Request takeoff on priority.
this is not how the call should be. I appreciate you trying to do more things, but no, you cannot ask for takeoff from taxiway. This is a big no-no. Uh, it's like a big error. You should avoid doing it. I'm smiling because it's funny. Students understand. Read the question again. ATC informs you about the fire on the taxiway. ATC has informed you. What will you do? You say fire in sight. Would like to proceed to runway via alternate taxiway. Request, kindly, just ask for that. So see, I'm also thinking where I will be. I have to close my eyes. I have to like put myself in the situation. I'm like, okay, this is my taxiway. I'm on the left side. ATC just reported. ATC just said that there's fire on the taxiway somewhere. It could be on the left, right. So you'll say Port Blair Tower, Victor Tango, Charlie Foxtrot Tango, and think about it. It's fire. You can say pan pan. You can say pan 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 pan. Port Blair Tower, Victor Tango, Charlie Foxtrot Tango. Fire on taxiway Charlie in sight. Fire is on the left side of the taxiway Charlie, about 100 meters ahead of us, approximately, something like this. Or you can talk about some reference, runway or aerodrome reference. You're on taxiway, you're not on runway. You have a VIP. 100 meters is good enough of a distance for you to be away from the fire, but alternate taxiway, how will you do it? They have to check whether you have any right or left available between you and the fire. And you have to say, request immediate firefighting services on taxiway Charlie near intersection of taxiway Charlie and taxiway Bravo. and alternate taxi to runway 27, your VIP on board, request expeditious handling on priority. तो आप एक दूसरे से बात कर रहे हो, आप बोल रहे हो यार एटीसी आप सही, आप फायर आपने बोली थी मुझे दिख गई है. I'm reporting fire. Why? Because others are in danger. Urgency has a definition. Yesterday I gave everyone textbook definitions to follow for distress and urgency. You're not focused. You're not applying what you have learned. It's too soon for you to allow your mind to just do it automatically. You have to be consciously controlling your call and work on giving the best call. That's how you prove that you care and it reflects in your call. So you're very defensive right now. You're scared, and that fear is taking away your instinctive suggestions, which are actually right in the first place. I've seen this happen many, many times. Just believe your instinct, they might be right. For that, you need to have a lot of confidence. Your confidence will come when you apply these techniques. You apply these techniques, and your calls are good. So you are confident when you apply the technique. Let's try it again, students. Okay, everybody write the call and know what you have to do. You have to report the fire in sight. You have to make it a pan call. Okay. Then you have to hold position and ask for alternate taxi to runway because you have VIP on board. You need priority handling. No takeoff and all right now. You have to mention all these things in your call. Now that you know you have to mention all these things in your call, now frame the call in your mind. First frame. Try to make a rough call, cut, fix it, fix it. How you make a rough call draft, that draft has to be made in your mind because there you won't have time to make a lengthy call again and again, right and right and right. And then just fix it. Check W1, W2, W3, W4. Why am I calling? Where am I? Taxiway number is not given, name is not given. Take any hypothetical name, taxiway Charlie, taxiway Bravo. It's just English. It's just one sentence. We are not reading it correctly, and that's costing us a good quality call. Okay. When you're done, please let me know. Raise your hand. Bhargav, don't be scared. As an engineer, how will you work if you're scared? Every screw that you tight or every electrical system that you'll check, you'll have to triple check 4 times, 10 times. Still, I'll not be sure one day. Then I'll just call my seniors and say, I'm not sure, replace it or somebody else should do it. Now, that's the sense of responsibility we need to have for everything that we do. We allowing ourselves to do wrong is a bad thing. Instead of that, let's not do it. Let's prepare ourselves and then do it. So you're risking it by sitting in the cockpit right now and not taking effort also. So I want you to take more effort. I believe you can do it, but unless you take more effort, it will be difficult. And that effort has to be while you are giving the exam. It's a real-time effort, students. I'm trying to give you a different perspective. I've never spoken about the technique in this way. This is the first time I'm using these words. Maybe because it is easier to understand what I'm saying. Questions, anyone? Bhargav, give me a call. Quick, read it out.
So 1 minute, sir. Just now. Right.
No 1 minute. Stand by. Piyush, go
Stand by.
ahead. No, it's okay. I'm just reminding you.
Can,
I'm on your side. I'm just reminding you. Not being critical. But you have to try and avoid making mistakes. Just 3-4 days, you have to be conscious now.
Okay.
Yeah, Piyush, go ahead.
pan, Port Blair Tower, Victor Tango, Charlie Foxtrot Tango, on taxiway Charlie, to runway 27, fire in sight, request firefighting services, and alternate taxiway to runway, kindly expedite VIP on board.
Very good. 80, 85, 90% good. Very nice. Good job. You could have emphasized little more on fire and first on fire and then about your position. This is a good time for us to remind the structure of urgency and distress. Structure has 4 parts. First is addressing. Write code W1, W2. Write code said 3 times, not 2 times away. Then Second is condition. Read straight from the question. So first say fire on taxiway Charlie in sight. Like this. It sounds better. Then intention. What is your intention? So you requested for firefighting as alternate taxi for runway. And then fourth part of the call is additional info. So it was good. Otherwise, very good. Don't copy his call. I want to hear your natural calls. Abhay, please go ahead. कुछ नहीं करना ओरिजिनल रखना है खराब तो खराब
Pan Pan, Pan Pan, Pan Pan, Port Wheeler Tower, Victor Tango Sierra Foxtrot Tango, Fire, see fire on taxiway, runway 27,
कौन सा टैक्सीवे और रनवे 27 टैक्सीवे रनवे
taxiway
27 बोलेंगे बहुत कंफ्यूजन होगी
correction, fire on taxiway Charlie, runway 27,
रनवे 27 नहीं आप रनवे 27 के लिए जा रहे हो अभी नहीं बोलोगे तो भी चलेगा लॉजिक लगाओ स्टूडेंट्स प्लीज अप्लाई लॉजिक हाउ कैन यू बी इन टू प्लेसेस एट द सेम टाइम व्हाट इज टैक्सीवे चार्ली रनवे 27 doesn't make sense taxiway Charlie to runway 27 is what you could say. Otherwise, on taxiway Charlie for runway 27. Vedika, give me a call. Abhay, work on it.
Upon sir.
Work on it. Little more effort, Abhay. And learn to use corrections if you're fumbling. Yes, Vedika.
Pan 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 Pan. Port Blair Tower. Victor Tango. Charlie Foxtrot Tango. Fire in sight on runway 27 about 100 meters away. Holding short on taxiway Charlie to runway 27. VIP on board would request immediate firefighting service. Would like to request to take off through alternate taxiway.
Vedika, there are a lot of improvements, but two technical glitches. You cannot take off from taxiway. And the fire is not on runway. The fire is on taxiway. You are on the taxiway going to the runway. ATC informs
Upon
you
sir.
the fire is in the runway, on the runway. Okay, not the runway, but see, it's taxiway, it's not the runway. ATC informs you about a fire in the taxiway. So it's your taxiway, nothing else. It's not runway.
So
And
it should be on taxiway Charlie and not on runway 2.
yeah, you will take off from runway 27. It's just their information. You don't have to necessarily use all the info given all the time because it is creating error in understanding. And one more thing, your last line, what was the last line? Read it again.
Would like to request take off through another alternate taxiway.
How can you take off via taxiway? Say request taxi or say request alternate taxi. That's it. Simple. RT should be short and sweet. And don't say will request for firefighting services. Request now. Request firefighting services and emergency medical services. And then you can say request alternate taxi. That's it. Or alternate runway. Whatever you want.
Upon sir.
Think before we are speaking. We cannot say request take off. Request alternate taxiway for takeoff. That is not sounding right. Takeoff should only be connected with runway, that too when we are on the runway. Nowhere else. Don't use takeoff anywhere else in your call. Simple way to fix this issue. Takeoff only when you're on runway. On runway, not on holding point, on runway. That's it. So fix this call.
Okay.
I'll ask you again, fix the two errors and don't say will, would like to, just skip those. English is not needed here. Shavrish, quick, give me a good call.
Pan Pan, Pan Pan, Pan Pan, Football Tower, Victor Tango, Charlie Foxtrot Tango. Observe fire ahead on taxiway Charlie, approximately 200 meters. Holding position on taxiway Charlie. Request firefighting services and alternate taxiway to runway 27. VIP on board, kindly expedite.
Hmm. Will do. Very good. Are we following what's happening, students?
Affirm, sir, following.
Bhargav, what have you understood and what
Affirm.
are you going to do about your performance? Tell me.
Sir, I'm I'm gonna put my total effort in it, sir, from today.
Nice. Good job. Otherwise, no problem. You just have to work on these issues. Like, I don't think um, I can just give you the correct call, but I can see the reason why this is happening. So see if it works. And if you think it is not the issue, something else, then feel free to discuss with me. I'm not doubting you. I just want you to take more effort. Don't say that, oh, I'm not good for anything, or oh, I've done enough, or I've done so much. No, just do it. If you're having any challenges, tell me. Don't think, just do. Focus. Try to understand. Click. It should click, students. Okay. Pan, fire. ATC informs you about the fire. You have missed it clearly. Don't do this in the examination. I don't have to give you solved papers to clear the exams. Trust me. But now हो गया है पढ़ के, it is not a problem if if you know go through solved papers. But it's not needed if you know the thing that I'm asking you all to understand. And it is easy. You have to apply, you have to push yourself. You're almost there. Now, what you have understood with this, I want everyone to do for question number 4. Okay. Now that call should have everything. I have given the solution once already. Okay, start. I'll take anyone's name. Start writing your call. It should be perfect. Shabrish, good job. Now be like this on all calls. It should happen in the first call itself, not the second call. Understand, it could have been better in the first go. 80-90 is good, but then the last call you gave, second one was really good. It should click. Now be in that zone only. I know you're a little reluctant towards RT, but I'm so happy you're following. Just go, go, go. Get it done. It's going to be easy for you. Okay, Abhay, question number 4.
Kolkata control.
You're on long finals. Call will go to tower. वहीं गलती कर दी आपने. Piyush,
Affirm, sir. Kolkata control.
Abhay, work on
Kolkata
it
tower,
on the
sir.
side. Make
Disregard.
a call, perfect call. Abhay, काम करो, call बनाओ, बैठे मत रहो. ध्यान दो क्यों कोलकाता कंट्रोल को कॉल किया. आप लॉन्ग फाइनल्स पे हूँ, टावर को कॉल जाना चाहिए. आता नहीं आता पढ़ेंगे, आपका तो होना है वापस से, बट कहीं ना कहीं पढ़ा होगा, रिकॉल करना है आपको. इतना बड़ा आपने कहीं ना कहीं आया होगा ये. पीयूष, गो अहेड.
Kolkata tower. Victor Tango. Charlie Foxtrot Tango. Whiskey 112. On long finals. See another aircraft on runway. Request instructions. VIP on board. Kindly expedite.
अब ये हर जगह एक्सपेडाइट ही होगा क्या वीआईपी होंगे तो. Not an appropriate call for the situation. You cannot be on Whiskey 112 when we are on long finals. Runways are not aligned with routes. And whenever you're saying which finals or long finals you are on, you have to mention the runway. Long finals, runway 27. And then when you're mentioning you're seeing another aircraft on runway, mention which runway. See another aircraft on runway 27. 2727. It should tally. If you're on 27 and you see another aircraft on runway 32, then it doesn't affect you at all. Unless you have intersecting runways. Again, logic is missing here. Bhargav, your call. Question number 4.
So,
Come on, you should
Kolkata
start by now.
Tower. Question number 4. Kolkata Tower. Victor Tango, Charlie Foxtrot Tango on long finals. Can see another aircraft on runway.
I just said, which long finals you have to mention the runway. Aircraft is on which
Runway 2.
runway you have to mention the runway, but you're not applying it. Why? You just heard me say it. Why not apply it? Yes, Bhargav.
Disregard. Kolkata Tower.
Disregard also, I've told you all, use W1, W2 and let's say disregard. Nobody cares. How will you clear the exam when you don't apply what you've been taught? Practically, I want to understand. Again, I'll make it analytical for you. I've given you a technique. Understand it's a technique. Understand what it asks you to do. Then make yourself do it. Whether you can do it or not, tell me, sir, whether I'm able to apply the technique or not. If apply, you great. Still, your call might not be perfect in the first go. If you cannot apply, then tell me, sir, I'm trying to apply, I cannot apply. I'll be like, do you even understand what is the technique? And then we'll realize you don't understand it only. You're just thinking, yes, 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 but you've not understood it. So the root cause could be that you don't understand. That's why you're not able to apply. But you're just nodding your head, yes, 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 yes. Now, you don't care about your results, it's fine. I care about your results. So which is it? Do you understand the technique? Or do you understand that you have to apply? Or are you not able to apply? Where are you, Bhargav?
So I understand the technique, but I'm not able to apply it, sir, right
So
now.
make it a part of your checklist before giving any call. Have I not said that 100 times before? It's an essential checklist before you'll give call. Why are you not going through the checklist? Going through the checklist is applying techniques. What's the checklist before making a call live? Tell me.
So like W1, W2, W3, W.
Mm-hmm.
The 4W.
Hmm. What else? Checking for 4Ws also ensures that we are not calling the wrong ATC. W1, you don't just have to say the name of ATC, you have to check whether you are calling the right ATC or not. We are fumbling with our own call sign, which is given on the question paper. We have to wake up. The checklist is read the flight plan, read the other information carefully twice, track the flight plan on the chart, track the route, check all places, all ATCs, everything, just like we have done in the assignment for charts after question lecture number 5. Then go through instructions. 3 pointers are done. Then question number 1, A, B, whether you scan all questions or not. Each question you have to think about, read it twice, understand where you are, understand where you are in this question, where have they put you in that area, which ATC is under you, or you are under which ATC. Everything else you have already checked as part of the first checklist, first thing in the checklist. And then you have to just focus on what is the question asking you, where you know, which ATC you have figured out looking at the chart. Now, what is the question asking? Rest everything was there in the flight plan, which you already know. So I will just think about what is the, why am I calling is the whole point. So yeah, ATC informs me about fire on the taxiway, take action. On taxiway, which taxiway not mentioned? I'm on taxiway, I have to go to runway 27. Okay, VIP on board. It's afternoon time, 1500. There's good visibility, I can assume. Port Blair to Kolkata. Okay, am I on the right chart? I'll verify again. Kolkata, Chennai, so confusing. Okay, Port Blair to Kolkata. I'm going north. Whiskey 112. Great. Fine. Instructions, ascending order, hypothetical radial DME, good. Specific time, candidate should write time against question number. Okay, I'll write present time as per the call. So my time will start from 1500 onwards. So taxiway call could be 1510, 1515, 1530, depends. VIP on board, standard equipment. Alternatives, maybe Bhubaneswar. I'll check on the chart. VEBS. Done. Question number 1, alpha. Technique. First frame the call in the mind. Check 4Ws. Taxiway Charlie, runway 27, fire on taxiway, take action. In my mind, Port Blair Tower, check if there's any ground. Fire, I have to make pan. See, first mistake checked. And then, quick, time's passing by. It's been, what, 3 minutes since I started doing it. Okay, good. Okay, so pan, Port Blair Tower. I'm thinking in my mind. Port Blair Tower, and who am I? Victor Tango, Charlie Foxtrot Tango, Boeing. I can assume 737. And I'll say fire in sight and on the taxiway. And I'll ask for alternate taxiway and expeditious handling, give VIP on board. And I will also mention holding position. Fine. Any other information? I can say passenger on board and departure time. Nothing else. Fine. Okay. Now I'll take the call and I'll start the call like this. Question number 1, alpha. I'll start writing and then speak. It again helps me avoid mistakes, spoken mistakes. So I started writing with Port Blair Tower, but my mind guided me. I have to start with pan. So I've just cancelled Victor and written pan. So always write. The mind is ready. Write the call and just read what you're writing. Whatever mistakes you make, you'll make written mistakes. You'll not make verbal mistakes. So pan. Port Blair Tower. Victor Tango, Charlie Foxtrot Tango. Fire on taxiway Charlie in sight. Grass on left of taxiway Charlie on fire. Flames are high and rising. Aircraft position taxiway Charlie. Holding position. Request firefighting services, emergency medical services on taxiway Charlie. Request alternate taxi to runway 27 on priority to VIP on board. Boeing 737, passenger on board 120, IFR, Port Blair to Kolkata. Now, this is how I want you all to just go through this again if you want to via the recording and try to follow this path. Your life will be set for RT for good. Now, this is the technique I'm teaching you and I want you to try and follow it. I've spoken everything. The question took me to the flight plan. The flight plan brought me back to the question, double level. And already in my technique, I'm doing everything twice. So the mistakes that we make, calling the wrong ATC, missing what is there in the question, it is avoided and your call is cleaner. So instead of scoring 4 out of 10 or 8 out of 20, you end up easily scoring 6 out of 10 or 12 out of 20, even with mistakes. Minimum you'll score that much on a bad call. All right. Any questions? Bhargav, when will you give me next mock?
By Monday, sir.
No. Monday is what? 6, 7, 8, 9. No, 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 no. We have to do
Uh,
it tomorrow.
sure, sir. Tomorrow.
Yes. Yeah, tomorrow. Okay. Any questions? Vedika, Piyush, Abhay, Shabrish, and Bhargav. Share your observations and learning from the class today. Abhay,
Sir, I have a
questions, doubts,
question.
observation, learning. Quick.
So in question number 4, in the call, on long finals, see another aircraft on runway. So we can mention the runway name on see another aircraft on runway 27 instead of on long finals. Can we do that?
Long finals is your position. Long finals for which runway you have to mention. The aircraft or the other traffic position is different. So you have to report two different positions. One is your position. If you say long finals, you have to mention for which runway. And if on your runway only you see an aircraft, still you have to mention the name of the runway where you're reporting the aircraft. So you have to say it twice. You cannot replace one with another. You cannot replace what you said you replace with it. It doesn't make sense. If I'm on finals or
Affirm,
long
sir. Got
finals, if I'm on base leg or crosswind or upwind or downwind or late downwind, it is related to a runway. I have to mention the name of the runway. If I see any other aircraft on the runway or a vehicle or a person, even if it's on the same runway, I have to report it again. See a person on runway 27. I'm on finals runway 27. You have to mention twice individually. If you see another thing on runway 27, mention it thrice. See a vehicle on runway near departure end. See an aircraft on runway 27 on departure end. Everybody will be like, okay, where's the vehicle? Is it also on runway 27? You didn't mention, you just said runway. So that much time you're wasting in communication. So what's the confusion? Tell
affirm,
me.
sir. Clear, sir. No confusion right now.
Yeah, somebody selling me policies. So yeah, students, focus. Piyush, I'm not upset on the doubt, but you should have clarified. अभी भी नहीं समझे आप लोग क्या हो रहा है. अभी आपको कोई पूछ लेगा, if somebody asks you, okay, show me the way to the railway station, you will give me precise directions, the way you know it. The same thing you have to do here. So your awareness is missing. That's why your calls are half. First, understand you're on long finals. Long finals, it is incomplete without a runway, and a runway is incomplete without its name and number. Hmm. Carry on, ask. I want you all to push yourself.
No doubt, sir.
डरो मत कि सर ऐसे इनडायरेक्टली मजाक उड़ा रहे हैं हमारा.
Sir,
No, sir.
Yeah,
we are
Vedika.
on the finals and we do see an aircraft. So what would be the right thing to do as a pilot, and what would the ATC instructor?
What are your options? One option
Uh,
is carry on with the landing. What will happen if I'll carry on with the landing? I'll run into the aircraft. Is it a safe thing to do? It is not.
Negative.
So I cannot land. So what is the second option? Missed approach and go around procedure. Anything
Do
you
we
see
have
on finals, you just take a miss approach and go around procedure. Sorry, you were saying
to
something.
we also have to mention the test ball?
Read you to say again.
Do we have to mention the airborne in the call?
Do we have to maintain what in the call?
Mention how much fuel do we have, how much time we could be in the air.
See, missed approach procedures are regular procedures. We don't consider them to be in emergencies. So what do we do? Whatever decision, whatever height at which we see the aircraft or any other thing on the runway, there is a fixed height given for a missed approach. So if your height is that height, great. If not, then you can climb. If not, you can descend, whatever the difference is between your present height and the height given on the arrival chart. In your calls, nobody asks that. But ideally, that's what you will do, either climb or descend, but that would be for initiating missed approach and go around procedure. First thing, when you're on runway. And what was your specific question asking about? Say the question again.
Do we have to mention airborne in the call?
Airborne is the word you're saying, right? Airborne.
Oh,
Am I right?
concept.
Airborne, you say when you're taking off and when you're giving departure report or you're making the first call after takeoff. Only then we say we are airborne. When you're on finals, you just say on finals runway 27, see another aircraft on runway 27, initiating missed approach and go around procedure. Request further instructions. That missed approach and go around procedure you will do as per the instructions given in chart. So you will maintain the altitude, fly parallel on the runway, then join the ATC circuit. Take off leg, take left if it's a left-hand circuit, upwind, downwind, late downwind, base leg, finals, and then land again. By the time runway will get cleared. So that's missed approach and go around procedure. If they will ask you to go enter the circuit, or they might give you some different go around technique. Or if the runway is not going to get cleared, so they'll give you a holding pattern somewhere where you'll be turning at a fixed altitude, and then you'll leave the holding pattern and then come back. So airborne, you don't
Concept.
have to say. When you're on finals, we know you are in air. You can report your height. That's it. I hope I'm hearing the right word, Vedika.
So what I mean by airborne is the fuel which I have in air and with how much time I could spend in air,
No, that
how
is
much
called endurance.
endurance.
Endurance. If you want to report how much fuel is there, you report in endurance. Endurance is the fuel available converted into time that you will stay in air. Maximum time on available fuel. So endurance 0100 means I can only be in air for maximum 1 hour. 0100. If I say endurance 0130, I can maximum be in air for 1 hour, 30 minutes. So fuel can be reported if you want during missed approach, yes, but in terms of endurance.
Endurance.
There are two words, range and endurance. Range is the maximum distance you can cover on available fuel. And endurance is the maximum time you can stay in air on available fuel. So in emergency calls, deviation calls, rerouting calls, you can mention endurance.
A concept.
Does
And
that
what if there is a negative contact with ATC?
in that also you can mention if the call is to all aircraft, you can mention sure, you can mention it in your blind calls also. Why not? You're giving important information that after 2 hours my plane is gonna come down. So don't expect me if I could not land by then will be the harsh truth. Basically, the real truth would be help me get down or I need to get down before 2 hours. Mm.
A concept.
So yeah, you can mention endurance, but that's how we put it. It's not a necessity. Piyush, are you following?
Affirms the following.
Bhargav, are you following?
Affirm, sir. Following.
Any doubts?
Sir, I have a doubt, sir.
Hmm. Just ask the
In
doubt
question,
directly.
So in question number 3, we have RVSM failure now, sir.
Hmm.
Altimeter. So we have no RVSM level. So what actually RVSM level is from flight level 290 to 410, no, sir.
Yeah.
Now we are in flight level 400, sir. So we
So,
should travel to 280 or 420, sir.
yes, only with ATC permission, but ATC is not there.
Yes, sir. In
So,
that situation, what should we do, sir?
it is taught to you, Bhargav. What will you do?
We'll descend to flight level
You cannot
280.
descend on your own. There are only two scenarios where we do deviation on our own, and you're not remembering both. There are only two scenarios. One is enable RVSM with RCF. It was given to you in the homework also. It was discussed on the next day also. If you don't focus,
Uh-huh.
if you don't recollect, if you don't fix it in your mind, then how will you remember? You're not serious, Bhargav. What will you do when you cannot descend and when you cannot fly RVSM also? You have to get out of that RVSM route. You have to get out of the RVSM airspace. How do you get off? By doing standard deviations. It is taught to you to do standard deviations. You cannot descend. How can you think about descending and putting all other aircraft with just 1000, 2000 separation in RVSM all at risk? If you don't want to think like a pilot, then you will not get the license for the engineer. I'm sorry, but there's no separate way of exam for engineers. You have to think like a pilot. You have to come up with a solution. You're asking others for a solution. Your solution is okay, I'll descend. Okay, go descend. Kill everyone. Not even caring for it. Okay, I will descend, but sir, is it safe to descend? I don't think it's safe to descend, but the logic is missing. You're just remembering, oh, enable RVSM, I have to go to non-RVSM flight level. We do that only with ATC permission. When ATC is not in contact, we deviate on our own. It becomes a pan-pan call made to all aircraft in your vicinity. And you have to climb or descend 500 feet and go 15 nautical miles parallel to the route. Now, whose responsibility is it to remember these things? You'll just
My
go to the
responsibility.
exam, not clear, come back, and you'll still be missing out on things. Then second attempt, third attempt, fourth attempt. You make up your mind whether you want to understand now or understand later. We have taught you to take decisions. You're not allowing yourself to take decisions. एक बार बोलेंगे, दो बार बोलेंगे, कितनी बार बोलेंगे फिर? Today's world, nobody likes to be told. People get hurt. Their ego is fragile. So we cannot push you beyond a certain limit also. So many people hurt even when I shout twice, ego is so fragile. Who are you to talk to me like that? You cannot talk to me like that. You're not studying, you're lying. What to do? We have to come to your level to make you understand. And you're getting hurt right now. So it becomes like that. So Bhargav, you have a lot of work to do. And I have not got a report on your part 2 task also. So please get it done. Okay, I've got no
Yes,
report from yesterday till now how much you have done for part 2. No report at all. So this is wrong. Okay.
I'll
Piyush,
report to you, sir.
Ritika, don't take it lightly. Just get it done. Abhay, don't take it lightly. Push थोड़ा सा और करोगे सब सही हो जाएगा. Shabrish, do give me a report on what you did over part 2. And what we'll do is we'll open with your part 2 Viva. Tomorrow's session. We'll have a quick 1.5 hour session. I know it's a weekend, but still, we'll get this done. We'll not wait for Monday. Is that okay?
Roger, sir.
Shabrish, is that okay?
From sir, I'm okay with it.
How much is left for part 2 to be Viva ready?
So since I just have to go through everything, so I will be ready by tomorrow. I remember some of this, but I need to remember the correct wording, so I'm just revising again.
Yeah, do it that way only. You need lecture access for part 2.
Yeah, it would be good. I will just
Which topics? All topics?
I will message you, sir.
Yeah, sure. Or I'll give you all access. You can just find out whatever you want.
From
But yeah, just do this right now. Don't worry about anything else. तुम भी है ना इस भार्गव के साथ रेडी हो जाओ, साथ ही रेडी हो जाओ इसके, तो हमारे पास काफी टाइम प्रैक्टिस का रहेगा, फिर बाकी लेक्चर्स कर लेंगे फ्री टाइम में, कॉन्फिडेंस बढ़ेगा. ओके
sir. Yes.
चलेगा. पीयूष वेदिका, weekend, are you there tomorrow? Do you want to attend or not? You want weekend off and prepare for your mock? Let me know right now.
Sir,
Yeah,
I'll
I
be
will
there to
attend.
attend the lecture, sir.
Okay, I'll confirm timings. Okay.
Affirm, sir.
आफ्टरनून वाला ही स्लॉट रहेगा हमारा. I'll confirm. If not, then 4 समझ के रहना है, confirm करना है. I'll confirm, don't worry. 4 तो नहीं रखेंगे, जल्दी कर लेंगे. अभय, are you also following?
Affirm, sir. I am following, sir.
चलो, आज मैं आपको फर्स्ट 3 लेक्चर्स की लिंक भेज रहा हूँ, चालू करो वहां से. फंडामेंटल हो गया ना? 1 2 3 करो, उसके बाद एक वाइवा लेंगे तुम्हारा, शायद लाइव लेक्चर में वाइवा ले लेंगे बेस्ड ऑन फंडामेंटल लेक्चर. ठीक है, सिर्फ प्रैक्टिस
Affirm,
वाइवा
sir.
होगा वो. ओके, ऑल राइट. इफ यू ऑल नीड एनीथिंग एल्स जस्ट टेक्स्ट मी. पीयूष, गुड ग्रोथ. ज्यादा बोलने नहीं मिल रहा है, बट प्रोएक्टिवली बोलना है, मेरे को सुनना है आपको. वेदिका, गुड जॉब. आई कैन फील गुड एनर्जी, गुड कॉल्स. थोड़ा और लॉजिक अप्लाई करो, थोड़ा और प्रोएक्टिवली यू हैव टू टॉक स्टूडेंट्स. ओके, अब मेरे
Affirm, sir.
साथ ये 2 3 दिन में अच्छे से
Affirm,
आपको,
sir.
if you get into the practice, then trust me, hardly you'll have to just, for the sake of studying, you'll have to continue studying till the day of your exams. You'll be exam ready. Okay. So if there's anything
Affirm, sir.
that's not working for you, if you think what I'm saying you're not able to understand or apply, tell me, I'll explain it to you in other way. Okay. अच्छे से समझाऊंगा मैं. All right.
Affirm, sir.
Bhargav, I believe in you. I'm just
Sir.
wanting you to be more disciplined and expect more out of you by pushing yourself in the right direction.
Yes,
Ask
sir.
the right questions, you will get the right direction. अपना mind खुद guide करेगा. Your mind will guide you by itself. Okay? You are
Yes.
too young, but it is good. अच्छा है. If you can pick up, you will be ahead in your peers. Okay? So
Okay.
don't feel bad, but you'll be more mature than others. It means your seniors will spot you better and you'll get better jobs, quicker jobs, and better growth. It's just the path we'll choose for you then. So if I consider
Yes.
your age, it's fine, but I don't want you to feel in your comfort zone. No, forget the age. Just get it done. Okay. Chalo.
Okay.
Bye Piyush, bye Vedika, bye Abhay, bye Shabrish, and bye Bhargav.
Bye.
Understand what's happening.
Bye, sir.
It's a group study session. You need to be able to apply learning so that out of the class today, you feel more skilled. And next class, next call, they are much more better than today. That's real learning, practical
Affirm, sir.
applications. खुद को फील होना चाहिए. पर्सनली वी शुड फील, अरे अच्छा कॉल आया कि नहीं आया. हाँ, नहीं आ रहा है सर, अभी भी नहीं आ रहा है, और मैं क्या करूँ. चलो ना क्लास में मिलके सब लोग बैठ के काम करते हो जाएगा. दैट्स इट. ओके स्टूडेंट्स. अभय, text me if
Affirm, sir.
anything else. I'll take your leave, students. I'll see you tomorrow somewhere in the afternoon. 1 hour session should be enough. We'll make Bhargav practice, Shabrish and Vedika and Piyush. Part 2, small practice mock can be done tomorrow. So be prepared.
Affirm, sir.
Focus on basic
Affirm,
radio
sir.
wave theory and regulations of radio, not systems. So whatever we have studied,
Affirm, sir.
annexures, rules, and basic radio wave theory for you both. Okay? कर लेंगे.
Affirm, sir.
Shabrish, all inclusive. You can give me a list of sensitive topics also, which you want to practice daringly. I don't mind giving you questions from there. Bhargav, feel free to ask for anything, okay?
Yes.
Chalo. Bhargav, don't worry about exam. If you don't clear, it's fine. Don't worry. It's in your same city also. Don't take that pressure. Huh? Just enjoy the process.
Okay, Roger.
Chalo, students. Take care. I'll see you. And then have a good weekend. All
Thank you.
the best, students. Take care.
Thank you.
Thank
Thank
you,
you,
sir.
sir.
Bye.
Most welcome.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. Same to you, sir. Bye, sir.
Welcome.